Hello everyone and welcome back to Derail Valley. So, I don't think we will do a job in this episode. I would like to start outfitting this locomotive. Well, we have the money and yeah, 76,000. I think we should be able to afford it. Yeah. Okay then, first things first. I did pick up these sticky tapes in the last episode and I would like to use them to basically plaster all our different, maps and, well, yeah, the maps on the walls of this locomotive. I think this big empty area might be pretty much perfect for the world map. Let me take a look. So, is just a left mouse button? Yes. And yes, it does actually fit in quite nicely. Although, I don't like the cables clipping through, so maybe just ever so slightly lower, like this. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So, if you need to interact with the map, it's going to be right there. Next, let's do the station map. I don't know. Yeah, exactly as I remembered. The station map is actually a pretty hefty piece of equipment, so maybe on this shelf that would make a little bit more sense. So let me see. I am trying to make it sure that it is actually as parallel as possible, maybe there. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's going to work perfectly fine. Okay then. And just to make sure, yes, we can turn the pages and yes, I can use the quick, the quick navigation. Okay then, next, the route map. That's a bit more interesting. Let me see, how big is it? Ooh, that's a big one. Huh. I mean, we very rarely need to interact with this. I don't really want to block the main console with this kind of stuff, although, let me take a look. I mean, it would fit, but I think it would make sense to have it in the back. Because, well, we just set the switches here and we don't need to interact with that after that anymore. So yeah, I think I will leave it here. So let's see how it looks on this little door there. Thankfully, we don't need to interact with this door, so we can cover it up. And yeah, I think this is going to work just fine. And we can zoom in a little bit better this way. Yeah, if it was in our hand, zooming in is a little bit convoluted because I have to hold Alt, but with this one, I don't have to. Great, okay. Yeah, I think that's going to work perfectly fine. Next. As it turns out, I don't really like having the not position light, but the blue hazard light on top running all the time. So I think I will actually buy a switch for it. Now, we do have a shop right, yeah, exactly, right there. Do we have a on-off switch that I could buy? No, it doesn't look like it. That's not great. Okay, tell you what. I think we will make a small round trip around the map and see what we can buy. First, let's make sure we have nothing we need to buy here, and doesn't appear to be the case. Okay. All right. Now, let's see, can I teleport from inside the station office? I don't think I can, but you never know until you try. Yes, we cannot teleport from here. Yeah, okay, fine. I will go and pick up the... Okay, never mind. We don't need to teleport there. We can just summon it back. Just like this, okay. So, I am mostly interested in the machine factory town, but I don't want to miss out on any of the other places, so tell you what, I think we will make a small round trip around the map and then we can come back. Let's start with the goods factory town. And welcome. Alrighty then, where is the shop again? The machine... Sorry, the goods factory town. Okay. The goods factory town has the shop, I believe. Yeah, there you are. Okay then, so here we want to have a rotary controller, so we can control the hazard light. I don't think I want a button controller. Filler gun, only 600. Huh. Is this going to be a limited resource? I wonder. If it's going to be 600 for each hole to fill, that might be quite expensive. Obviously, we don't need to use it right now, but at some point it might become necessary. Anyways, let me see. Oh, yes, a clinometer. Definitely want to have one of those, because that will show the inclination of the track that we are on right now. Alternating controller, what does this do? I don't know. Oh well. Analog controller. Maybe for dimming the lights or something. I don't think I need a shelf. Also, yeah, okay, it's updated. Okay, nothing here. What about a speedometer? I think, yeah, I will buy one of those. We have the soldering gun. A thermometer. I believe this is just for the steam locomotive, so this is not going to be relevant. Brake cylinder. I mean, maybe. No, I don't think it's necessary. Digital clock? Sure, why not? Anything else? Nothing really jumps out at me at the moment. So yeah, now this one, I think a small mount for this is going to be enough. It's a medium one. Yeah, one of these. I think we will need one of these for the clock as well, so I will buy two. And you know what? I will buy one. No, that's a medium one. We will need one of these for the switch, but there you are. I think I will buy two of these, because if I want to put the speedometer or the clock on the wall, this will allow us to do so. And I think that's going to be it. Yes. Okay. Or wait. Maybe... Okay, I will buy two of these as well, just in case. Fine. Wallet, 17,000. Okay. Okay, we have everything, I believe. Yeah, price is starting to come up quite a bit. Okay, so I think we are done here. Next, let's go to the food factory town. I don't expect to find anything special there. And welcome. Now, where was the shop in this town? It's usually next to the passenger station, but I don't remember where the passenger station is here. Oh, there you are. And I didn't forget about you. Okay then, let's take a look. Yeah, this is the worst shop I've ever seen. I don't think... Yeah, We can move on. Next stop, the machine factory town. And welcome. Now, where was the shop around here? There's a passenger station, and let me take a look. Oh, there you are. Okay, so wireless multiple unit controller. I don't think this is necessary. We are using the standard difficulty, so yeah, this is not necessary. Automatic train stop. Maybe some kind of emergency brake. That would make sense. But I don't think we need it. What else? Well, since we are in standard mode, I don't think the remote is quite needed. If we were in realistic mode, this would be extremely important. But we are not in that kind of demonstrator paint. Yeah, we don't need it. What else? An anti-wheel slip computer. That would be kind of nice. Let me see, what is the money situation? 55,000. More than half of our money left, so no thank you. Maybe later. Also, I heard... there you go. The first cat we've seen. The only other living entity in the world. Okay, don't get too distracted. So, right here, I believe we are done. On this side of the shop, I mean. Yes, so I don't want to buy this one yet, but it would be a very useful piece of kit. Next. Distance tracker, only 12,000. Tempting. What else? Amp limiter. I have no idea. Maybe it's another one of those that could used to be to dim the light or something. I don't know. Well, let me see. This is fine. Overheat protection. That would be kind of nice. Switch setter, I don't know. Since we are using the dispatch, I don't think this is quite necessary, but for 3,500 it's very, very cheap. I definitely want to buy one of these. And you know what? Might as well invest in this one as well. And this is 23,000. 55,000. You know what? Yes, I will actually go ahead and first, there we go. I will buy this one, the distance tracker. Now, let me take a look. These look relatively small, but this one looks wide. If you want to buy this one, we might want... yeah, I think this mount will do it. Although the upright version, that's not it. We did buy the upright, there we go, this one. Small wide. Do we have a medium wide? No. I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think we can just use this mount and we should be able to rotate it to face it the way we want. Okay. So this is going to be 35,000. Oh geez. Not cheap, but I didn't expect it to be cheap. And we are full. Okay, let me quickly make a visit to the station office. There you are. We can put at least a couple of stuff in here. Let me see. Okay, the sending stuff can definitely go back in here. That's fine. We definitely don't need to carry all this around. Okay. Just for a second, you go there. The sanding cans can go on this shelf. There, and now you can come with me. And you know what? Retrieve lost items. There you are. You two come with me as well. Okay then, so we are done with this place. Yeah, might as well just go ahead and take a look. Sorry, there you go. Take a look at the city west, but I am not holding my breath. I think it's going to be the same as the food factory town. And welcome. Let me see, where is the shop? Maybe this way? No? This is a station I am least familiar with. So, passenger station right here. But I don't see the shop. There you are. So, as I've said, I am not expecting anything special here, but never hurts to check. Yeah, this shop is mostly for music stuff, the flags, and these handheld Game Boy stuff, and that's about it. Yeah, okay. I think we are good to go. Very well. Let's go back to the harbor town and let's start outfitting the locomotive. Okay then. All right. Well, I think, yeah, let me see, what time is it? Half to midnight. You know what? I think I will do this in the morning. I will let to see what I'm doing. Good morning, and oof. Oh wow. This is a very rainy day. Thankfully, I didn't plan on doing any deliveries today, so I suppose we can spend the time outfitting the locomotive. Okay then. So, as I have said, I don't want to have the hazard light running 24/7. First things first, let me put down the world map. There. Lovely. Now. I think it can be right on top of the route map. Because I don't really want to have too many switches here. Even this one I think would make more sense maybe right under the rear light. Yeah, I think I will put it here. Okay, so first we need a mount, this one, right? Yeah, medium. So this one, please. And maybe, I mean, or maybe there. I don't know. As I said, I don't want to put too many switches on the panel. Yeah, here for now. There. And let me just double check. We can actually put this switch on it, right? Yes, we can. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's start mounting it. There we go. Okay then. Now we need to solder it. So solder gun, and let me check. Yeah, it is empty, which means that we need to drop one of these and reload. Good. Next, we need to crimp them together. So, okay, I think just for a second I will put away the pocket watch. There we go. Okay, so this one needs to be hooked up to this one. So the switch is off, which means if we link them together, yeah, the light is off. And if we turn this, exactly, it turns on. Great. Okay, next. What do we want to install next? Let's start with the clinometer. Now, how big is it? Not too bad. And where do we want to have it? Somewhere on the main console, maybe. Obviously, these holes shouldn't be blocked, but I think I want to reserve this for maybe for a speedometer, but yeah, I think this one can go here. Maybe slightly more down, but yeah, here. And I think a small mount should be okay for this, right? So if I put this, I don't know, there, the clinometer will attach to it. Great, okay. And it is centered. Not quite. Okay. Maybe more like slightly this way. What about now? Looks a lot more centered, I think. Obviously, it's not centered on the vents, but the vents will be hidden, so it's fine. Okay, let's put it where it needs to go. Great. Now, let's see. There. Oh, we don't need to solder it. I guess that's okay then. All right, so we have the clinometer. Next, what do we want to install? Let's go for the speedometer, since I want it to be right on top of that one. So, the speedometer, I want to have it here. Right? Let me see, just to make extra sure. Yeah, it will fit in perfectly. Okay then. So, let's try to make sure it is perfectly centered. Something like there. And just a hair to the left. So something like that. Yeah, I think this is a little bit, tiny bit more centered. Okay, and it is blue, which means we can actually use this. Okay then. Lovely. So digital, yes, and now this one needs to be soldered, right? Yes. And done. And exactly, we are standing still, so it reads 0. And yes, I think it is very much centered. Great. Also, next, let's take a look. Let's do the digital clock next. Now, where do we want to have that? Up there, I don't think it's going to be very visible. Maybe... let me try something. We don't have any more small mounts, but okay, just for a second, I will place this one down. There, that doesn't matter where. And this one, so if I got it correctly from certain videos, we can, yes, we can actually turn it perfectly fine. So yeah, tell you what, I think I will buy one more small mount. And I think I will put it on top of the console. So please give me, let me see, where are the small mounts? That's the medium. There you are. I think I will buy 2 more, just in case. Alrighty then, so what I was thinking that maybe we can have the clock right in the middle of this console top. There. Okay then. So we need one of these small mounts. Fine, there we go. Now we can change it. So I would like it to be facing the correct way. Also, if you want to use the map as a center point, more or less there maybe, or there. Okay, so take out the clock and let me see if we can do it. Yes, okay. Now it needs to be facing the right way. It needs to be drilled down before we can mount it. I think this is going to be... Yeah, this looks correct. We have the little buttons on the bottom and it is facing the correct way. Okay, let's drill down the holes. And let's take a look. Yes, okay, now... I am not sure about that hole. I mean the mount coming out on the bottom. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's solder it. Let me see. Solder, please. Great. 830, as it turns out. Next, let me pick up another piece of solder before we carry on. There we go. So, what's next? We have 3 more things we can mount. Let's do the distance tracker next. Now, let me take a look. No, I don't think. Maybe like this, that would work, I think. It would clip into this box, but I don't really care about that. I want this to be relatively central, and I think this will work. Yeah. Okay, let me see. If I take a look at the ghost image, it looks exactly centered. So if I switch over to this mount, it should be centered as well. I think so. Let's take a look. Maybe slightly off. Also, as it turns out, not enough space. Okay, so we cannot actually clip them into the box. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we tried. That means, where should we put it? Maybe on top of that one. Here. I mean, doesn't look too bad. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. So, X, there we go. I would like it to be as centered as possible. So if I put it there, how would that look? It is blue, that's great, which means we can actually put it there. But just to be on the safe side, ever so slightly up like this. Yeah, I think so. And does it look centered? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think it's perfect. Yes, okay, lovely. Next, obviously, we need to solder it. And it's good to go. Okay then, so as far as I know, the way it works is that we set a distance, for example, 200 meters. And as we pass that point with the locomotive, we start tracking. And after we go 200 meters away from that point, it will start beeping to let us know. So basically, let's say we have a, I don't know, 300-meter long consist behind the trains, including the locomotives themselves. So we need to, I believe, add them together. Let's say we pass a low velocity speed sign, and we want to know when the back of the train actually passes that point, so we know when we can start speeding up. Anyways, yeah, for now I will set it back to 0. Yeah. Okay, next. Let's do the this one next. So this is the overheat protection. Maybe there. How big is the switch setter? Ooh, it's quite big. So the switch setter there, and this one. I mean, technically we could put them here, but I don't think that's going to work quite nicely. We can have one of them here, I think. Or maybe we can have this one here. Right under the clinometer. Yeah, I think this will go perfectly well right here. Okay, now, looking at the lines, we are perfectly parallel, which means we don't want to move. We want to take out... this might be a problem. We only have a small mount left. I don't think we can use that. If I put it there... yeah. It's not going to attach. We need one of the medium mounts. I believe the same one as that we use for this one. Okay, fine. Let's do it. So we need, yeah, one of these, I believe. Let me just double check. Definitely. This should fit on this right. Okay. You come with me. Give me one of these. Although, no, wait. Give me 2 of those, because I think we will need the same for the switch setter. So, as I was saying, I would like to have the overheat protection right here. And yeah, now we are parallel. Let me take out one of the medium mounts. I mean, ever so slightly up, more like this. Let's take a look. Okay, can you please face the correct way? There we go. And okay, so we have the narrow side on the top. I believe that is going to be perfectly okay. Okay. Yeah. I think this looks okay. So maybe slightly more down. Yeah. I think it would look better. So instead of there, I would like to have it more like there. It's not quite parallel. What about now? Okay, it is parallel, and yeah, I think I like it here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I believe we do need to solder it, so let's go ahead and do so. Great. Okay then, now, how do we want to set this one? 90, I think that is where we get the first warning about overheating, and 105 is the danger zone on this train. I believe after that we are in danger of actually shutting the engines down. I think I will go for 100. Yeah. After 100, we will, reduce the throttle so we don't overheat. If you really, really want to push it, we can still set it to 105, but I think 100 is going to be fine. I mean, I believe if I got the readouts correctly, after 90 we still start damaging the engine, but after 105 it goes into overdrive. So 90 should be good for, you know, general operations. If you want to push it 100, you know what? Yeah, I will set it to 90 for now. If you want to push it, we can change it. That's fine. Okay then, next. We don't have any more solder, so let's take a look on this. Let me see, where do we want to have this one? Oof, I don't know. Here, I don't think so. Maybe there. No, that will clip into the ceiling. I mean, technically we have the dispatch license, so it's not really needed, but maybe a standing mount on top of this one, maybe. Yeah. So if we use this one, maybe let's take a look. Or more like this. Let me see. Yeah, I think we will need this one. Okay, so let's jump on there and let's make sure it is parallel. Just a small step forward. Too much. Yeah, I think this looks all right. Now, the question is, can we actually put it on there? No, we cannot, not enough space. And yeah, it would actually hang over the speedometer. I would like to avoid that. Okay, then. You come with me. I suppose, well, I don't think we need an upright. If we can rotate it, this should work as well. Okay, let's take a look. No, this would overhang and we cannot mount it this way, I believe. Basically, if we cannot drill into something, it's not going to work, which means maybe we can have it here. Let me see, how much will this block our view? Not too much. Okay, so if we rotate it this way, yes, we have the antenna on the left, so it should be facing the right way. Let me see how it looks. I don't know. I don't think I like it. No, that would block our view too much. Okay, what about here? So if I want to put this, for example, there. Yeah, if you put it there on the side, the antenna will not be clipping through the heater. I think that's going to be okay. So what about here? I think I like it. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think I can live with this. Alrighty then. Let's mount it. And there we go. Now, we still need to solder it, so if you don't mind, I will go ahead and buy one more solder. Can we actually buy solder here, by the way? Yes, we can. Okay. There we go. So, as far as I know, yeah, apparently it will look for switches at a certain distance ahead of us. Let's set it to, I don't know. So this should be 50 meters, 100. Yeah, 100 meters. Orient right. No, wait. Oh, right, which way it needs to face. So maybe in auto mode, it will determine where it needs to look based on the direction of travel. Okay, then. So I will leave it on auto. Mode, rel or ABS, or relative or absolute. I have no idea. I don't know. Let's say relative, maybe relative to this position or absolute based on the whole train. I don't know. Oh well, not really. Although, let me see. We have no switches in front of us. Tell you what. Let me quickly make a quick jump forward. I will decouple this guy. So, starter please. Thank you, handbrake off. I just want to go forward a little bit and set it to look backwards, and I want to see how it deals with these switches. Okay, shut off. Handbrake. Okay, we are shut off again. Now. So if we want to look orientation rear, no. Ah, there we go. Let me see, wait. So this is the rear and this is forward apparently. Okay. So this one says that the switch is set to the left. And that, well, either this one or this one. Let me take a look. Starter, please. Forward. Just ever so slightly. If we pass that point, will you switch? Yes, I know I have the handbrake on. I don't mind. No, it is still looking for the left. Maybe it... oh wait, maybe absolute? Oh, right, okay. Exactly, okay. So this one monitors how the switch is set compared to us or compared to the absolute, whatchamacallit, orientation. So for example, if you are going backwards, technically this is facing to the left, but based compared to us, it is facing to the right. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay then. Let me take a look. So I believe we have installed everything, right? Yes, we did. Okay. If you don't mind, I will shut this off. Thank you. We don't need anything on at the moment. In fact, this one can be off and that's it. Okay. Now, we have spent 50 minutes fiddling with all this. If you don't mind, I will say goodbye right now and we will do a test run in the next episode. So yeah, let me drop things off at the shed. And I suppose we can say goodbye while I do so. All this can go into inventory. These guys will be dropped off. And I believe all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.